Hey everybody, Evan here with the Grainiac. Today I'm going to show you how to make candied bacon. You won't be able to put this down. Say you want to start first with making a slurry of brown sugar and white sugar. Bacon's already cured, so you don't need any pink cure. It's already salty, so you don't need salt. So pretty much I do brown sugar, white sugar, put some lemon juice. Good healthy squirt of that. I don't measure this. I'd say about a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, good tablespoon of lemon, and then whatever you can get out of your mustard bottle. But you want to make a slurry. I end up adding a little bit of water to this too. Mix it up good. Should make a sloppy, swampy slurry. And then you're going to put your bacon into there. I ended up buying some odds and ends bacon, imperfect cuts, and it turned out really well. It's for $2.50 a pound. I got 2 pounds for $5. So I'll be buying that bacon from now on, and I'll be able to make this pretty cheap because bacon's expensive. Last I checked, $7, $8, sometimes $10 a pound. So I haven't made candy bacon in a long time because it's not cheap. So some crushed red pepper flakes, and I end up putting a little cayenne in there because I do like it a little sweet and hot. And since, like I said, the bacon's already cured, so we can go right from this step to the dehydrator. I put them in my dehydrator 160 degrees is as high as mine goes, but I put them in for 6 hours. Oh, so there's your slurry. Not too thick, not too thin, because you want it to stick to the bacon. And here's the bacon that I got. Brand I've never heard of before, but it actually had some good meat on it. It wasn't super fatty. I mean, if you look at that, for the price, it is actually a pretty good deal. Got it from Restaurant Depot. And you can see the dog is very interested. Here we pull out the drawers, lay it in. You don't want your pieces to touch. Right now, all we're trying to do is dehydrate it to a point where we can eat it safely. Our next step when we take it out of the dehydrator after 6 or 7 hours, we're going to sprinkle brown sugar on it and put it in a broiler and give it the candied look, candied bite. Have even more sweetness to it. After they come out of the dehydrator, they should stand up on their own. They shouldn't be floppy bacons. It's not like frying it. They're not going to crisp up and shrink too much either. So that's why the meatier the better on your bacon. Otherwise they will shrivel. So just remember, if you're ever going to try to make candy bacon, go with the meatier pieces. There we go. A little bit of dehydrator camera magic. Little bits for the dog. And here we go. This is kind of how, well, it is how it should look when you pull it out. Should pull up pretty easy, and then they can pretty much stand on their own. And then from here, I'm going to be putting it on a rack in the oven up to the broiler with brown sugar on it. Generally, you don't even need to flip them on that step. And then the other bits, I just kind of put in another bowl and had it ready for the dog for treats. So here we are, putting it onto the other rack. It is so worth it, guys. I cannot stop eating these. I said I was going to bring some to work on Monday. I don't know if it's even going to make it. Sprinkle on the brown sugar. Make sure to get it on every piece. It'll melt and spread out pretty good, so I'm not worrying too much about placement right now. You'll know if you did a good job dehydrating on whether they shrivel up when you cook them in the broiler or not. They shrink up, flop up, crisp too fast, then you probably didn't dehydrate it long enough. And yes, guys, it does help to see some new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Check out all my other videos. These turned out pretty good. And we have our official taste tester. See what he thinks here. He is brutally honest about my cooking. It's like, Dad, why do you make so much meat? And this is a recipe even he can get behind. He was a big fan. And here I'm gonna try a bit. It should just snap off. Shouldn't pull apart. That is so good. He said we almost ate half the batch already. It turned out really well. Come back for more. Thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe. You make candied bacon, you're gonna be everybody's best friend. Talk to you later.